Okay, so this is our next test, and we've got our scales set up, bit of copper cable going around our radius there. So what we're going to do is I'll turn the scales on. That'll mean they're zeroed out. This has got the magnets just about to leave the core, so there's no pull on it at all. It's just touching the exit of the gates. So one magnet in there at the moment, so we're going to go through and get all our measurements. I'm simply going to we can run through it how we're going to do it. I'll turn the scales on. We're set to grams, so then I'll grab my U-boot screwdriver, and I have a white mark here on the bolt, so I'm just going to give it one turn. Oh, we should probably tear that first, shouldn't we? Actually, you should wind it the right way, it would help. Okay, so that's one turn. We've got 35 grams, so I'm going to write that there. Then what I do, because the scales have now locked, I'm simply going to tear it out back to zero. Give it another turn. Then we've got 85 grams there. So that 85 will get added onto the 35. So what does that make it? 85 and 35. 120, is it? Pretty sure. Late at night. And it's gone back to 20 now, so I think that's going to be 115. So I just continue to do that until such time as we reach our back to our starting 0 point, or when the value starts to go negative. That'll be the downturn on our curve when we graph it out. So we just keep on doing that. $125 on to 115. That's 235, 240. Hope I'm doing that right. So I'll keep on going and do that with the one magnet, and then put our opposing magnet in the other side and start again and do the whole lot again. And that way we can see the difference between having 1 and 2. So we don't want to go over 150% of what we're getting here. Otherwise we start to run into a loss, and that means there's less chance our motor's going to work. So at number 3, when we've got the 2 magnets in, the closer we are to 480 the better, which is just double. But I'm expecting probably around 520 to 530. Hopefully we don't go over that. So I'll keep on going with that, and then we'll come back and have a look at our numbers, and then I'll go ahead and graph it out. Just finished printing the other half of our motor, so that's the complete motor there. Now when it comes time, if it works, this can actually be made modular, where we can just sit one on top of the other, or we can continue and put 2 more sprockets all linked together, or 2 more drums with cogs all linked together, so we can have like a 4-cylinder this way or a 4-cylinder that way. But printer, the new one, is very accurate. I wanted to leave a 2mm gap here for my plate that goes through, and we have a 2mm gap there. So that's all pretty much ready to go other than our laminates. And now we're going to go ahead and keep on going with this pull force test here and see and pray that we end up within what we need. Okay, I did a little wrong. We couldn't keep adding numbers, otherwise it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I had to take one measurement, write it down, turn the screw, one turn, hold that slack, tear it, let it go, take the next measurement, and so on and so on and so on. And I've written them all down here. So what I'm going to do now is go inside, graph them all up and see how we're looking, and I'm also going to see what the percentage is between a single and a double magnet for each measurement we took. So like I said, if we can keep under an extra 150% on top of what we had, then that there should go. So I'll go and write down all the measurements, get all the percentages between the two, and then graph them out, and I'll post them up on our thread along with this video, and we'll see how we're going. But I'm very happy with the accuracy of this printer. I thought Trusty Dusty here was good, but it's nothing compared to this once this one's dialed in. Everything is just so accurate. Even the 2mm gap I wanted is 2mm exactly. So, and saves so much time. Would have been 4 days printing there for me, and we done it in less than a day. So one half one night, one half the other night. Of course those were printed together, but Dodo forgot to offset the gear on 13 degrees so the holes line up, but we've remedied that problem. So yeah, let's go and crunch some numbers and see how we're looking.